Uh, Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Uh, Good morning. First of all, I want to congratulate our team, Amajita. You know, in Egypt, they don't know the word Amajita. Now everyone knows Amajita in Egypt. I don't know what it means in Arabic. But the team gave an incredible performance right up to the last minute of the last match. And unfortunately, it was South Africa and Morocco. And Desi Ellis is here. And we remember in Morocco, when we played against against Morocco, Desi Ellis was the first one to bring the African Cup of Nations home. And she's still the champion of Africa. You are now a second champion in Amajita. So congratulations. I think the question always is, why are the teams performing now? Why now? And I must just tell you, Desiree, I don't know how many years you are the coach, and you've been in SAFA, 10, 20 years. Raymond Mdaka here, the under-20 coach, has been with SAFA and the under-20 for 20 years. Hugo Bruce is now going over his first 4 years. And so we can go on. And therefore, it's clear that coaching stability, having a coach pursuing a particular project, is one of the major success stories. And I want to thank all the coaches here, and particularly Raymond Mdaka here. He was voted the best coach in the CAF Afcon. You don't even applaud him. So I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Now they know your name and they'll know your work soon. But we are very happy with what you've produced. He's not the only one who is recognized as the best on the continent. Of course, our goalkeeper, Fletcher Lowe, if you can stand, Fletcher. Was also voted the best goalkeeper in the tournament. Tylen Smith was also voted the best in the tournament. Then we have Mazola Maku and Neo Rapo. They were also included in the Africa Best 11. Where are they? And I think the fact that they are all included in the best 11 on the African continent indicates to all of us the incredible performance they gave, not only them, but the entire team. And the captain sitting next to me, Captain, thank you for bringing this trophy home.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, but the wait is over. I think Hugo Bruce is looking at this trophy. We are not saying anything. But our teams have shown incredible performance and success in the recent times. And so we have under 17 and under 20 going to the World Cup. We have the Chan team qualifying for the Chan after 12 years. We have Bafana going to Afcon in Morocco. We have Banyana going to the Afcon in Morocco. We have our schools team, the two boys and girls under 15 teams coming back from the schools tournament on the African continent, where our girls won a bronze medal. So all of our teams have performed very well. Of course, we're waiting this week for Mamelodi Sundowns, who's also in the final of the CAF Champions League. And then in June, we'll see Mamelodi Sundowns playing in the Club World Cup in the United States. And there also we want to wish them all the best. So overall, we are very happy. South African football is doing very well, and our achievement speaks for itself. So welcome to all of you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to also acknowledge the presence of our VP, VP Zwane, and Coach Desri. And also, I think I saw and yes.
And the Premier.
Yes, and then at the head table, the Premier, and the HOD, Soli, Kabela, and then the captain, and our South African senior national men's team, and Coach Hugo Bruce. Now we'll hand over to the Premier to continue with the program. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Program Director. Mine is very simple, is to bring the message from the South African government. Just to congratulate the team and thank them for not only representing the country but conquering the continent. We are proud of you and we wish you well in your new careers. We remain confident that what you have done today, in the next 5 years or so, you will do it on a world stage. We are proud of the work that you've done. To the president of SAFA and his leadership, the coaches that are here, thank you so much for this. Let's protect this young talent, nurture it, so that it can do better than this next time. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Premier. And we move along, we'll now hand over to Coach Hugo.
Thank you. Yes, first of all, like everyone, I think I have to congratulate Coach Raymond for the fantastic job he did in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It was nice to see. I followed nearly every game, and I have to congratulate you, Coach, for first of all the motivation you gave on that team. When you saw them playing, they were motivated. They wanted to do a big result. I have to congratulate you for the tactical moves you learned them and for the fantastic mentality they showed on the field. So I think you did a very great job to bring this trophy here to South Africa. I have always to congratulate the team. And you know, guys, achieving the top is easy, but staying on the top, it's so much more difficult. Everything starts now for you. You're on the crossroads, or you take the right direction, and we see you back in the next months, next year, in Bafana, in big teams, maybe here in South Africa, or maybe abroad, or you take the other way, and that's the wrong way. So it's up to you now. You got every opportunity to have a nice life for the next 10, 12 years as a professional football player, and believe me, it's the nicest profession you can imagine. But you still have to work very hard in the next months. And certainly, guys, certainly take the right lifestyle. This is very important to achieve. And I hope I can welcome you in the next months with Bafana. Again, congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, guys.
Now for the next item, we have our sponsor, Mr. Martin Lee. who's the head of marketing at Honor. Please come up front, sir. Errol. Okay, for this item.
Thank you, Program Director. Honor is a diverse partner for us with Bafana Bafana. At the beginning of the tournament, they made a gesture that actually this team, as in the next line to take over, they want to offer each person a handset which is launching on Friday, which includes the staff and the coach. So what we will do for the gesture for cameras, we'll ask the captain to come forward and accept the gift on behalf of the players from Mr. Mark Lee, who is our head of marketing at one of our sponsors, Honor.
Should I stand up?
Yeah. To receive it.
You can sit there.
This side, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's for all the phone calls you're gonna get.
I'm gonna give it to one of my family members.
And now the coach is the next person to speak. Coach, I think this is your moment. We've been waiting with bated breath to hear what you have to say after this achievement.
Thank you, Minawa. First and foremost, I would want to thank the President for having given me the opportunity to lead the under-20 team, and also to acknowledge and when I see the head coaches of the senior national team here, it's an encouragement to the boys, Coach Hugo, Coach Desiree, leadership on my right hand side, and also the HOD. Thank you so much. Once more, I want to again congratulate the boys. I think they did a great job. Honestly, it was not an easy job. You could see by the result, starting from the game, first game where we played Egypt, it looked like from a distance, if you did not see the game, a loss would say something. But we're able to go back, pick up, do on what we can do best, work on our agreements. We went to an extent of saying, sometimes if it doesn't work out for us tactically, because the opponents also would come up with their tactics, we must have the character to fight. And indeed, in most of the games, you'll find that maybe we don't start well, but we're able to come back, and I really appreciate and congratulate again at the good work that the boys have done. I would also want to take this opportunity to thank the technical team, Coach Karabo, my assistant, Salefo. It was very, very difficult because we were playing matches after every 2 days. So, and we had about 20 players after the captain got injured. He came back home. So we left with a squad of 20. So Salifo was able to assist in terms of managing in recovery so that we are always fresh for the next game. Thank you so much, Salifo. I also want to thank the goalkeeper coach, the goalkeeper coach doing a very wonderful job. Our goalkeeper is goalkeeper of the tournament, such a great job. I really thank you, Monet. Our analyst, we are done. Normally we used to work with Tinashe, but in this case we brought in Yadan after Tinashe had some busy work with Sundowns. He spent some sleepless nights working on the opponents, working on our team. I really appreciate the good work that he has done. The other two personnel, the medical department, sometimes when you go to the press conference, you don't say the challenges that you might be having, but they're working overnight. I remember the game against TRC. Yeah. We had a challenge because few players had diarrhea, but the medical team decided not to tell me because they felt no, it would frustrate us, but at least they were able to work it out. Dr. Singh, Felix, thank you so much, and thank you so much for a wonderful job. The supporters at home, you see, sometimes much as you cannot look into the social media, but we could hear the voices at home supporting us. Every time when we motivate the boys, we'll always say to them, people are supporting us, they are behind us at home. South African supporters, football lovers, we thank you so much. And also lastly, the media, the coverage that you give to the boys is a motivation on its own. Overall, nothing that much I can say. It's thank you much, and thanks for everybody who has supported us. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. And now we hand over to the captain.
A very good morning to everyone here. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for His hand of guidance and protection, for all the traveling that's been happening from SA to Dubai to Egypt, and within Egypt there was a lot of traveling from Ismaila to Cairo. So I want to thank the Lord for being with us and granting us the strength and the mental strength to be able to endure and bring this trophy back home. And also from Egypt coming back home, I want to thank him. And also I want to thank each and every one of you here. Thank you so much for the support that you guys shown us and gave us. It was very difficult, I do not want to lie, especially after the first game. It was tough for us. We had devastated faces in the change room. You could see that they wanted it more. But when our captain got injured and we were sitting on the bench, he said to me that we are going to win this tournament because there is no team that plays the football that we are playing. In that moment, that's when we believed. And we also want to thank the technical team, the coaches, the medical team also for believing in each and every one of us. They had done the sleepless nights for all those analysis for the oppositions, Coach H, the core exercises, Coach Monet, we thank you for the goalkeepers, the Felix, we thank you for the back stretches, the massages for every player. I also want to thank the president for the efforts that he made, flying from South America to Africa to come watch the final. I want to thank the coach also. He did believe in us, and it was difficult at times because the coaches, they fight a lot with us. And at times we feel like if they were in our shoes, they would understand the problems we are facing on the field. However, they came up with a game plan each and every game, and they had belief and trust in us that we could execute the game plan, and we did that very well. Last but not least, I would like to introduce my teammates one by one, starting with the goalkeepers.
Let them come up.
If you can just stand up, it's fine.
No.
You want them to come up here? All right. That's fine.
No, call them.
Fletcher Smith-Lowe, Catalan Mazan, Kulen Rakisan, Neo Rapo, Siviwe Nkwali, Talent Smith, Sfiso Dimba, Kopulang Taunyan, Humili Mokekana, Lazola Mako, Mfundo Vilakazi, Khumudzo Madiba, Langeli Hlephile, Tato Spear, Shakil April, Jody Liashin, Tabang Mahlangu, Faiz April, kutlwano le tlhaka. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, you can proceed. Yeah, the HOD must still speak. HOD.
You can go and stand with the trophy and there in front with them. Yeah, go.
Very tough team.